Hey, it's your favorite minister, Minister Orlando Withers here. Man, I am so happy that you're here with me today. First and foremost, Happy New Year. Second, I'd love to take this opportunity out to thank everyone who follows me on my new page, Your Favorite Minister, and who is subscribed to my new YouTube channel, Orlando Withers. Thank you so much, and I look forward to your continued support. All right. So, without further ado, let's get into the 3 steps to eliminating problems in your life. Number one, we want to eliminate the word problem altogether from our vocabulary. The definition of a problem is something that is difficult to deal with and understand. When you say that you have a problem, your mind automatically goes into a negative state. That is why so many people have a issue with math in the first place, because we call them what? Math problems. So automatically people have this negative stigmatism to it. So we want to rename problems situations. A situation is a particular thing that happens at a time and place. Situations are neutral. Problems are negative. So when you name something a situation, automatically your mind sees it as neutral. It's neither good nor bad. It's just something that you have to deal with. And automatically your mind starts looking for solutions. Whereas when you deal with a problem, your mind sees it negatively. And all of a sudden, the first thing that your mind starts doing is oh, woe is me. How am I going to get out of this problem? But your focus is now on the problem instead of the solution. Number two, stop focusing in on the situation altogether. Now, that may sound easy, but a lot of times people have difficulty focusing or stop focusing in on the actual situation. That's what they get wrapped up in. Now, the longer you stayed wrapped up in the actual situation, the longer it is going to take for you to come up with a solution. So that's why number 2 is stop focusing in on the situation and let's start focusing in on the solution. The solution is the plan or the process that is going to allow you to get out of this situation. Now, if you're out of your depth, meaning that you're in a situation that you really need help with, seek that help from somebody. I was in a situation earlier this year. I was in a situation trying to figure out how was I going to come up with proper lighting to light up my studio at my house when I know nothing about lighting. I'm outside of my depth. Okay, I call my cousin in Atlanta. I jump on a FaceTime. He makes movies. Instantly, my situation has been solved. So if you are outside of your depth, don't feel bad that you have to reach out to somebody to help you come up with the solution. Number three, focus in on what you want. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. That God energy in you, that creative energy, that's where you want everything focused on. Now, I already know that there are going to be a couple people who want to check me and say that I just contradicted myself. And aren't those the same things? Didn't you just tell us to focus in on the solution? And now you're telling us to focus in on what we want? Isn't that the same thing? Absolutely not. Here's the difference. When you're focusing in on the solution, you're focusing in on the plan and the process. When you're focusing in on what you want, you're focusing in on the end goal, the end result. So it's just like a runner running a race. I'm going to tell the runner who is running the race to focus in on the finish line, focus in on where he or she wants to be at the end of the race. But before the race even starts, I'm going to tell you to visualize the end. Focus in on what the end result may be. You've got to focus in on seeing yourself standing on that podium, getting that gold medal with your hand raised. Now, there is still a process that has to happen in between the time when you are visualizing and then into the time that you are realizing that dream. You still, let's use the runner again. If you are still an athlete and you're still a runner, you still have to go through the process of practicing every day, of eating right, of training, lifting weights, stretching, and actually running races. That is the process to it. So there is a difference between the process and the end goal. All right. So that's the difference between number 2 and number 3. So, quick recap of all 3 steps to eliminate the word problem completely out of your life. Number 1, actually eliminate the word. Stop using the word problem. Use situations. See, I don't have problems in my household. We just have situations. They're not negative, they're neutral. They're either neutral or positive, and we keep it pushing. Number 2 is we focus in on the actual solution instead of the situation. Your mind is a goal-seeking mechanism. So the more you focus in on the processes and the solution, actually the quicker you will overcome the situation that you are in. Number 3, finally, keep the end goal in focus. Where is your energy going? Where is your attention going? Where attention goes, your energy flows. That end goal is your why. Your why is what keeps you going through those hard times and through the difficulty of the process. If we go all the way back to the example of the runner, when a runner is training, the thing that keeps them pushing through all of those hot summers, through all of those cold winters, through all of the trials and tribulations of being an athlete is the why. The why is wanting to be a champion. That is what keeps them pushing through the process of becoming a champion. So I want you to continue to focus in on your why. And that's number 3, focus in on what you want. I'm Minister Orlando Withers, your favorite minister. As always, live fearlessly and be great on purpose.